Ambazonia, special loyalty. Presence to our Savior who granted us the freedom. Allegiance to the hero who God alone we gather. Glory to glory, we rise and never to fall. Here in a nation, flowing with the glory. Glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation, a joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meet in our need, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meet in our need, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation.
Revolutionary greetings, my fellow Ambazonians, wherever in the world you may find yourself today. To our captives in the dungeons of La République du Cameroon, una place day. To our refugees scattered all over the refugees camp, both internal and external, una place them day. To my brother, the leader of this revolution, incarcerated right now unjustly in Norway, ya place day. To our forces, those who stand between our people and genocide, who bear the brunt of this revolution on their enormous shoulders, una place day. My fellow Ambazonians, I am coming to you at this moment because our intelligence units have been able in a major coup to uncover a La République du Cameroon death squad, a ring operating across Momo, Lebialem, and to an extent, Bamenda. My fellow Ambazonians, Patriots, fighters, and members of the international community. Today, I address you not only as the chairman of the Ambazonian War Council, but as a son of a nation under siege whose people are being hunted, not just by soldiers in uniform, but by traitors embedded amongst us, directed by a foreign occupation force and funded through blood money. After months of clandestine intelligence operations, coordinated field surveillance, and the interrogation of captured collaborators, the Ambazonian Defense Forces have uncovered and exposed a sophisticated extortion and assassination ring being operated by the Bataillon d'Intervention Rapide of La République du Cameroun, with the headquarters in Bamenda. At the center of this criminal enterprise is an officer in that army, one Adjudant Etienne, an officer in La République du Cameroon Bees forces. Etienne hails from Ashong village in Momo, but his hands are soaked in the blood of his own people, soaked in the blood of Ambazonian civilians across Momo and Lebialem. Our intelligence team identified him. He is posted and moves between Bamenda and Momo. Etienne runs a covert operation, an extortion racket, and a death squad masquerading as La République counter-insurgency. My fellow Ambazonians, the international community, this is not counter-insurgency. This is organized terrorism. This is criminal warfare. Our intelligence team has identified the core operatives who report to Adjudant Etienne. Are traitors, blacklegs, and paid informants, some hiding under civilian cover, others using military barracks and influence for protection. These are the operatives that our team has uncovered. One Babila, he also hails from Ashong village. He has been tracked and is currently hiding in Tonga. He occasionally returns with La République du Cameroon occupation forces to point out victims' homes. There is the Beast. He is from Guzang and operates mostly from the Besali military barracks. The third of these operatives is Inje, another native of Ashong village. He is now in Mutengene. He has been tracked to Mutengene and is attempting, he is attempting to join La République du Cameroon military police school. And finally, another one of these direct operative controlled by Etienne is Agaba. Agaba hails from Ewa village. His brother is a La République du Cameroon parliamentarian, one Mr. Anye Charles. Agaba is currently hiding and has been tracked to upstation Bamenda. These men are the flesh and muscle of Etienne's terror campaign. But the real danger comes from the shadow web of informants that these operatives manage within our communities. So, let me give you the anatomy of how this La République du Cameroon state-backed criminal enterprise is run. This is how Etienne's extortion and death squads terrorize our people. You have one. These operatives have village informants. These are traitors paid with small sums of money. Their function They gather photograph. They see villagers and they take pictures of them. Take pictures of their homes or their businesses. Gather information. Business owners, farmers, community leaders, or anyone who is perceived to have money or who pressure can be put to pay money. They take their pictures and gather information. These are the village informants. These pictures are then sent to ACN's ring. This ring, I have called their names. You know their name: the Inje, the Agabas, the Debis, the Babilas. They are informants in the village, in the communities, gather this information and send to them. They then take this information and forward it to their controller, who is Adjutant ACN. Now, we haven't uncovered how far up the chain of command that this goes within the B and the La République du Cameroon government, although some DOs are involved. So once this information gets to ACN, the victims in our communities, in the villages, receive a call, threat calls directly from ACN, who tells them that their names are in a military kill list. They tell these villagers that their names are on a military kill list because of their alleged support for Ambazonia independence or the ADF. Once that call is placed to them, ACN then demands millions of francs CFA in ransom, Cameroon francs CFA in ransom, promising these villagers that their names will be removed from that death squad list if they pay. To amplify their threats, the victims' pictures are then sent back to them as proof that they are under surveillance. Now, if the victims do not pay, the squad deploys. La République du Cameroon death squads deploy. Homes are burned. That's why you see some of these, some are targeted burnings of villagers' homes or blanket burning. People are killed, murdered. You will see they will drop some of them that these are ADF fighters and plant guns on their bodies, or liberation fighters. But some are just plain dumped on the side of the road. Some disappear, never to be seen again. So that's how lives are destroyed. Often, these ACN's agents accompany these military death squads into the villages to point out targets and point out the individuals that they are targeting. Members of the international community, Ambazonians, let me be very clear about this. This is a state-backed operation of extortion, war crimes, and mass terror. What are the ramifications of this? Look, every single apologist of La République du Cameroon government in the international community, at home, inside our own community, have been how the Ambazonian liberation fighters extort our people, prey on our people, and all of that. This, ladies and gentlemen, this, with the proof, the images that you are seeing, is just one of these operations that La République du Cameroon is carrying out in our territory. Civilians no longer know who to trust, right? Or who their persecutors are. These units, as they operate within our communities, their informants, their blacklegs, their agents, they wear no uniform. Some of them even pose as ADF fighters or liberation fighters. Some pose as villagers. And this is how they spread division, confusion, fear. Entire villages in Momo and Lebialem are being terrorized. Not in firefights with ADF, but through covert blackmail, military-backed arson, and assassinations. The SDO, La République du Cameroon colonial officer, the SDO for Lebialem, has been directly implicated and connected to this ring. He arms and shelter these criminals, these criminal units, and coordinate their operations against legitimate fighters, granting them weapons, ammunition, money to ambush and target liberation fighters in the communities. Turncoats and former community members, now dressed in occupation loyalty, have become informants and executioners within our communities. Look, as I indicated, this system is not isolated. The War Council believes similar networks exist in multiple other states and counties, and many are directed or financed by La République du Cameroon civil and military elites, including chiefs, parliamentarians, party bosses, party leaders. What I have directed, the Ambazonian Defense Forces has begun dismantling the known elements of this network. That's why some have been tracked and have run. But we will track them to the gates of hell. And these operations, these tracking operations, are ongoing. We are currently tracking ATN's agents. They will be held accountable. Our policy is clear. Traitors and extortionists who aid the enemy will be neutralized. You cannot cause mayhem and genocide in our communities and we let you go free. You will be neutralized. We are working with community defense units to educate our people on identifying enemy infiltration and how to report suspected collaborators. We are gathering evidence to submit to international war crimes investigators and will release full dossiers on these operations in the coming weeks. My fellow Ambazonian, this is no longer just a war for freedom. It is a fight for survival. A fight against corruption, occupation, and betrayal. We cannot afford confusion. We cannot allow fear to divide us. So I urge you from the bottom of my heart, I urge you to support your liberation fighters, reject all forms of blackmail, report all suspicious activities to us. For La République du Cameroon, the blacklegs, the enablers, the traitors, we are watching you. We know your names. We know your locations. Comrades, fellow Ambazonians, I promise you, today, tomorrow, or in the future, justice will come. We know that ACN, with some of his ill-gotten goods, has turned into a real estate speculators, building houses, buying lands. As I say to our enemies, we are watching you. You are under our watch now. We know your name. We know your names. We know your locations. And justice will come. So I just want to say to the international community, if you still need proof of the genocidal intent of La République du Cameroun, here it is. A state that sends its soldiers to extort civilians, burn homes, and kill the poor for ransom is not a government. It is a criminal syndicate hiding behind flags and tanks with ranks. So we are calling on all human rights bodies, journalists, and investigators to document these revelations and launch inquiries into the use of state-backed death squads in Ambazonia. To the intelligence officers who did this marvelous and incredible work, your people expect a lot from you. But you not only meet their expectation, you exceed it. Wuna cafe day up. We are in awe of you guys. Keep on the good work. National monuments will be erected for you and the work that you guys are doing. From your chairman, we owe you a debt of gratitude that can never be repaid. Let freedom reign in Ambazonia. Thank you. May God bless you and our people.
Glory, we the Ambazonia, special loyalty, praise to our Savior who granted us the freedom, and led to the hero, for God alone we gather, glory to glory, we rise and never to fall, here in a nation, flowing with and holy, glory, glory, glory to the Father for making you a nation, a joy forevermore. Ambazonia, land of freedom, you shall live in plenty, meeting our need, and your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of this nation. Ambazonia, freedom. You shall live in plenty, meet in our need. And your children shall be like the stars above. The Most High God being the watchman of His name.